That's on my nigga Kanye. That's on my nigga Kanye. That's on my nigga Kanye.
Yeah, my mama.
That's my nigga.
Niggas got real content, bro. That's how I'm finna start. I'm finna start putting my shit just like that.
5, 4, 3, 2. Yo, we back at it again. We live from the motherfucking gutter, man. Man, this is a special segment. Very different from any other segment that we usually do on Live from the Gutter. Tomorrow is something today, this is going to be posted today. Today is something that's very epic. That's going to be a lot of big turnaround in not just our history, but Milwaukee's history and our people's history. I believe, because it's a start of a lot. You know what I mean? Tomorrow is the first trial date of Officer Michael Mattioli, Milwaukee police officer, veteran for 14 years, that had a party during the corona when it was lockdown time. That had, the story is that Joel Acevedo was at the party and he had went into Michael Mattioli's pocket and he was sleeping to claim he was stealing from him. That's the accusations. So for those accusations, he told him to leave the house and he claimed he punched somebody. This is a claim of a party, which a house full of people at this party, which contained other police officers, contained people, parole officers, a lot of people that's law enforcement officials was at this party. And they claimed he punched them in, and then Mattioli jumped on him and choked him. Choked him down for, I hate to say it, longer than George Floyd. Over 10 minutes at a time. So, right now, we got a special guest, two special guests actually. I got Joel's oldest brother, Jose Acevedo. Kind of want to shed some light on that. This is one of my best friends. This is almost anything though. Seeing this shit happen on CNN to different places, even to Jacob Blake, and it's kind of like you see it on TV, but it ain't shit until it really hit home sometimes. You know what I mean? With that, and this situation is unlike another because they're not treating this officer for a crime like he's off duty now. So this is a crime he's off duty now. So you should get charged until you should get charged. You should be pressed out until you should get charged. All that law enforcement bullshit should be out the window because he wasn't in arms of duty then. So I also brought in Milwaukee's NBA's first D-League draft pick, Milwaukee Marshall legend, Milwaukee's basketball legend, one of the biggest brands around in the city, one of the only people that's giving back in the city, from that's made it out this place. It's nothing but a success story with him. You just look him up. It's one and only Mike Taylor from Milwaukee. So I appreciate him coming on. He been speaking up real big for little bro, and I wanted to get his opinion on everything and kind of talk about what's going on tonight. Anthony, tell me a little bit about your little bro. How y'all grow? How was y'all life growing up here? Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, he was my little brother. He always loved animals. He always had some special bond with animals and people. He always made people laugh. He was a prankster. He always liked to pull pranks on people. He had a really good relationship with my parents, with my sister, with myself.
With your daughter?
With my daughter. Yeah. I mean, he was a great person. Anybody that met him, you knew him. You met him with me, and I mean, y'all vibe. You already know how little bro was. So, from him growing up from a little kid and seeing him now as a grown man, and to the point where he was at, being a security guard, trying to become a police officer, trying to better his life, trying to do stuff for the community. It hurts, to see his life taken away so soon, especially the type of person he was. Everyone loved him. Everyone who met him, he had a special place in their heart. So he was just a one of a kind.
Like being around, you know, you trying to better yourself by being around so-called better people. You know, you think these police officers are living above the line of duty, which most of them is not. You think most of them is living right by the code, but they not. You know, it's so tragic. It's unspeakable sometimes. You know, when you think about it. For somebody to get choked out. Now again, so he got choked out for over a 10-minute time. You know, longer than George Floyd was. So he got rear naked choked. Again, this is a house full of law enforcement. These motherfuckers claim they protect the law. They took a law under oath.
Yeah.
And they ain't saying about shit.
And to mention too, they were friends. They used to hang out. They used to go to bars together. They used to drink.
He said that all the time. He said he was my fucking friend.
Yeah, they had a friendship. So this wasn't just some this was no Frank Duke type of. I mean, this was kind of like a Frank Duke type of situation where you got friends and invite you to a party. And
so this is crazy, right? So what don't make sense is that how that they tested him for drugs. They tested him for being alcohol and drugs. They said he was negative, but he said he was clear and coherent when he was choking. So you knew what the fuck he was doing when you choking me. So okay, so so the excuse that you was drunk is out the window now. You was drunk and high is out the window. So this is what you're going with now. This your alibi. I know. So you was coherent when you choked. You choked this man out. Man, it's crazy. Mike, how did the story? How did you gravitate to it? When did you hear? How did it affect you when you heard about it? What was your input?
When I first heard about the story, I mean, it hit home. I mean, I think it hit home with a lot of people in the community. I mean, it's no secret to it, the injustice that's been going on with the police worldwide, but specifically here in Milwaukee. This the same police officer that killed two other people, correct?
Yeah.
Like he has a track record. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Milwaukee is one of the places that's like the most segregated, the highest in incarceration. Like this is what these are facts.
Yeah. Worst place in America for black people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? This is a fact.
For sure. Like the most incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? Poorly educated.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? The housing situation. Right. These are all clear cut facts. And it's segregated.
Yeah.
That's fuck. You got the blacks on the north side. You got the Latinos and everybody on the south side. You got the whites on the outskirts in the suburbs. Now they moving in downtown now. Right? Pushing everybody from the hillside out. They don't push Westline out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this fact. And then we got special task force that's just riding around looking for us.
It's like hunting.
Yeah. We at war. We've been at war.
Now, so let me ask y'all this question. With now check this out. So you've been around the world and you've seen a lot of different things. And you know, with the whole election coming up, a lot of politics and everything. What I'm seeing now is if you notice that in these certain cities, in these democratic cities, black people are struggling compared to cities that they're thriving the best. So if you look at Baltimore, Chicago, New York, Milwaukee, Indiana, Minneapolis, Portland, all these are democratic cities compared to where black people was moving to, like we're moving into Atlanta, to Miami, Phoenix, Texas. Like these are Republican things. So do you think politics got to play in all this? When y'all really look at that, is it a political thing? And this is something that we keep voting for, and nothing has changed. So, like the power of our vote, I think that's something real big that most people don't understand, especially in this climate that we're in right now. What's y'all opinion? What's y'all take?
I mean, everything is political. I mean, that's just the word that we live in. As far as voting, I mean, I know that that's instrumental, but it's just not the presidential voting that.
For sure, it's local. Yeah, it starts here.
It's the judicial, legislative that controls the lawmakers, right? That distributes the funds, the judges, the DA, the district attorneys, like those where like we can really have a voice. The aldermen, the mayors, like we got control over those elections. We vote. But the presidential is what they push in front of us.
For sure,
right? And that really don't. I feel that. You know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion. I feel that don't really do too much. That's gonna help us right here where we at. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to be doing it for the world. That's for the world. All of that. All of that. Change these neighborhoods, these streets, and not these streets, where we at. You know what I'm saying? And that's through the judicial and that's through the legislative branch. And those the voters that every 2 years where it's aldermen. You know what I'm saying? The state, senate representatives, and all of those. Right? That's what I know. I'm doing mine, you know what I'm saying, on research. So voting is definitely something that we gotta
get more educated. Because people like my vote don't count, my vote don't count.
Everybody say that. Everybody counts. But it counts. And it matters. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, the judicial and legislative branch is where it matters.
The laws change because they make it right the laws. And
they for us as citizens, so we can change a whole lot of stuff. But we got to come together, and I believe that this is what it's doing right now. Joel Acevedo, this case, because not only is it national attention, but it's bringing us together on that south side, north side.
It's always been
it's always been. They've been trying to divide. You know what I'm saying? The whites been trying to divide.
And that's the crazy. That's the crazy. Now, how crazy I touched on because, like you said, y'all grew up on the north side compared to the south side, but everybody can see Joel as a little brother. Everybody can see them as a brother. So it's like from the north side, south side to wherever, and everybody can see like, that's my brother. That's my brother. Like, what the fuck? Like,
that's my little cousin.
That's my little cousin. That's my little cousin. Everybody can relate. Everybody can relate to Everybody can relate.
I didn't know him, but I felt like
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can tell. You can even see in his photos. The genuine person he was. How he loved his animal.
This ain't like a time where somebody said, you should put your hands up.
He couldn't say that.
This ain't none of them times. So ain't no excuse.
And it just wasn't one person. Hold on. It was two people. And what I don't understand is how can
wild, ain't it?
Yeah, only one person up for trial.
But hey, if me and you go to the store and I steal something, they gonna hit both of us for that. They gonna hit both of us for that.
And then just what y'all was talking about too, with it being like you got on this civilian, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's a private party, like.
And if you stay facts, I wish I would have printed out the 911 call just to have my facts in front of me. But I mean, not one time on that phone call you hear my brother being aggressive or saying anything belligerent.
And these all cops though. So y'all it's all these people against one regardless. So again, y'all law enforcement. It's at least 5 against 1.
And then on top of that, you got these motherfuckers saying that there's a man attacking us. You don't hear no attack. You don't hear my brother, fuck you, I'm finna do this or I'm gonna do that. You feel me? He ain't saying none of that shit. He's begging for his life. He's saying, please let me go home. And what they say, and what it says on that 911 call, don't worry, we got him, Michael. We got him. And if we got him and Michael was on the phone with 911, then what was the purpose of you handing the phone over and then jumping on my brother's back if you even hear it on a 911 call that says, we got him, Michael, don't worry. And then if you hear him breathing and gasping on the 911 call, yeah, that's why we need that call and that video, the video. Yeah, they not trying to let that out.
They usually release all police video by now. But you know what? If they don't release it because tomorrow it's gonna be open to the court. Yeah. So the court's open to the public. So if it's not in there. If they ain't showing that shit by 48 hours,
it's been months, bro. It's been months. They
gotta show it in court tomorrow.
This is fact, bro.
They gotta show it in court tomorrow.
This is fact. You know,
he said, "Oh, I'm trained.
I don't understand how somebody that has been working on the police force for 14 years or however long he's been working. You should be aware. And say that he don't know if he's breathing.
He said, "Oh, I'm trained. I know what I'm doing. I'm not." The article says that I know what I was doing. So you aware what the fuck you was doing when you choked the motherfucker out? You was coherent.
So if you was aware, then you should be aware. You should be aware that the motherfucker ain't breathing and that motherfucker snoring and that he's out, because if the 911 call can hear my brother clearly gasping and gagging, how the fuck you ain't gonna hear that? You know what I'm saying? And come on, man. Even in the hood when motherfuckers be fighting, they gonna break it up like that's enough. You know what I'm saying? Like chill. You know what I'm saying? So it was a reason why they did that shit to him. And my brother was not no fucking big ass, strong, bulky motherfucker that the courts are trying to make him sound like over these goddamn fucking newscasts that they be putting on. My brother was a little skinny, flimsy, little dude. He was just tall and skinny, slinky. Now you got Mattioli, big little country redneck motherfucker. Come on, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And when you, the reason why they don't want to release the body camera and the 911 call, because it's just too much evidence that they was on foul play. And Milwaukee's been doing this for years. Milwaukee been doing this for years, and my brother was the wrong motherfucker to fuck with. And that's why this is where we at now. Because you fuck with the wrong family at the end of the day. And that's facts. That's why you see these officials trying to quit, because we putting that pressure. We got to, because Milwaukee been doing this for years, bro. For years, and just getting over it. And they thought, we just some dumbass Hispanic family that didn't know no English, and we were just gonna be all scared. We straight. We good. The right way. So it's all gonna get figured out. But they need to release that body camera and that 911 call, just so that the people can see the foul play, bro. He was straddling my brother. I mean, straddling him, bro. And you got the other motherfucker holding his legs. And they saying that they can't charge him due to the fact that his back was facing Mattioli and he couldn't see what he was doing. Come on now.
If I'm with you, if I come rob both of y'all right now, if both of y'all come rob me right now, and you just standing there, they're gonna charge both of y'all. That's part of the crime.
They had a report. Man, it was a house full. It was a house full of people, man. No witnesses. They just what they call them no witnesses for Mattioli. No witnesses for Joel. And this is what I don't understand. They had a report and they had all that shit leaked out early in the morning and had a whole story feed that my brother was trying to go through pockets and shit. Never called my parents, never contacted them. My dad had to call the hospitals and look for my brother to see if he was okay because of the coronavirus. My brother was a thief.
And remember, during the coronavirus, they ain't let nobody in the hospital. That's like, imagine like as a parent, you get that call, man. So
my dad had to find out by himself, you know, and it's crazy that they painted this narrative that my brother was a thief, my brother. Dude was sleeping. Okay, why do you got motherfuckers at your house at 7 o'clock in the morning, anyways? Unless you're doing cocaine,
What you think gonna be the?
ain't no motherfuckers gonna be up. And if that's your house, why are you gonna let people in your house? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. That's my deep down honest thought.
What you think gonna be the?
Fire police commissioner that withdrew from the motherfucking case.
What you think gonna be the solution to all? What you think gonna be the end game?
The end game of all this, they're gonna get mad. They're gonna probably get mad at y'all. That's my deep down honest. That's my deep down honest thought. Honest feeling, bro, in my heart. The fire police commissioner that withdrew from the motherfucking case. So if they washing their hands clean, here you go, MPD. Go do your dirty shit.
See what the fuck is going on with that.
Cover it up.
So in the United States, qualified immunity is speaking on that. I'll just being aware of this, which a lot of people not aware of. Performing police immunity law. Let me get the specifics on it. So Eric, we got to be educated on all our laws and see what the fuck is going on, what they have around us. So in the United States, qualified immunity is a legal principle that grants government officials, hear that word, performing discretionary functions immunity from civil suits, so that means getting sued, unless a plaintiff shows that the official violated clearly established statutory and constitutional rights, which is reasonable person. Break your rights in order to get a civil. So, like, now this is kind of the reason why with the whole Jacob Blake thing, which I kind of against a little bit. People say, "Oh, you crazy." The Jacob Blake thing, it was excessive force my man did, but you have to make the police break your rights in order to get a civil suit. The only way to affect these police, these governments, everybody's about affecting their money and their pocket. So if you affecting, you can't sue them, ain't nothing gonna happen. So if you resist an arrest, if you have a warrant, you resist an arrest, like you're giving them a reason to kill you. And now, especially, they killing niggas over nothing. They killing niggas over looking at a nigga for no reason. It's like there's no reason to kill, but that's what they do though. They kill us for no reason. It's like, but if you want to try to live, you gotta do this to live too.
You do. You can't
put yourself in
a situation.
It's like it's not a millennial
right. Period.
You tell me to reach for something. It's like I'm already touching the fight with her. So it's like as a nigga, they look at me as a threat already. So, especially with my kids in the car, me personally, I'm acting my best behavior. If I got a warrant,
that's not even right. So we shouldn't even have to. Bro, that's not justice. Like for you to even think I gotta be on my best. I can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to be like that, bro.
Yeah, so you mean you walking on eggshells?
Come on now.
Like you can't even be yourself. You can't be free.
That's right. But that's not right, though. Exactly, but reality ain't right. And it hasn't been that way ever since.
So what's the solution?
Ain't no solution, to be honest.
Solution, we gotta build.
To me, that's playing the game. Like what they say, talking in code and moving in code. Sometimes you gotta move in code. That's all the fuck they do. If that's
first off, we gotta know that the police was never designed to protect us.
Fact.
Right. So we're looking to them to do what? They initially
write paperwork. That's all the fuck they do.
But their initial job was to keep us separated from the white people. Blacks was here. Whites was here. Whites only. Blacks only. Why are we looking for them to protect us? They've been killing us all.
That's why.
You see what I'm saying?
And then when we try to,
so it's like,
and then when we try to protect ourselves, like Black Panthers, because that's how all the gangs were started. because we was protecting ourselves, we were protecting our own people.
But they came in and tried to right way, the infrastructure, the right way. They had the laws, they had everything. That's what we got to get back to. We got to know what's in the law, how we can defend ourselves.
So again, knowing the law. So knowing the law.
If they can stand their ground, stand our ground.
Exactly.
But just
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
but just like you just said, right? Knowing
we
the
don't
law,
know that.
But knowing the laws and standing your ground. And again, if I got a warrant, I know the laws. I know the number of resisting arrest. I know what the chances of and I'm reaching for something. They know because Jacob Blake just came out and gave a statement. He said, "Young brothers, quit wasting your time. Y'all need to get your life together." He was straight up 100 about it. And again, I think he said we got to move right and do right a little bit in that kind of statement. And that's what I mean.
But not in that situation. Right? It shouldn't even still.
Is that what he articulated though?
No, that wasn't what I was taking from that.
What you took from it?
He wasn't talking about in that situation.
No,
He talking about
no.
it's time for us to build on our own.
Yeah.
It's time for us to start owning ourselves. Right? Claiming our throne. This is what we are. Right? We gotta protect ourselves. They was never.
But he said I got shot. He said I got shot in my. He said I got staples in my back. I got staples in my stomach. Like he like all this wasn't worth it.
I think we need more police.
All this was worth. So again, we gotta see what's really worth it in life. Like I hear a lot of people talk about like defund the police and things like that. That's crazy to defund the police.
It's not crazy.
We need more police. Like I think we need more police, but we need policing of ourselves. Though we need our young brothers to go to the police academy. We need our young brothers to go to the police.
Now what we need is police. The funds need to be distributed elsewhere. They got special task force to be in the hood bus, right? It's a special, they got special funds for this. It's a special task force. So instead of having that special funds for that force, how about you have a 2-year process to where whoever patrolling these neighborhoods, they got to meet everybody on these blocks. They got to know every store owner, every house owner. They got to know
do
every.
Cops still give out baseball cards?
No, they don't do that. They don't have the budget for that no more. They don't have the budget for that no more. I've been trying to get my card to the police.
Because that's building relationships. Even
They
that,
don't
we
do
used to
that.
love it. I don't know if you got baseball cards for police. I used to love it.
But you see what I'm saying? They don't have the budget for that. I asked them about this. I asked myself about these programs. They don't have the budget for that. But they got the budget for everything else.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Why don't you go become police then?
I'm too fat. I'm saying.
Oh, come on now. Shit.
I'm too fat. I'm saying. But man, like kind of like you said though, my whole idea, this whole podcast, Live from the Gutter, is about freedom and independence. So my whole idea is like you're saying, is about being independent. And getting back to independence is, I think even black people, we keep thinking as a large, but we have to think within our tribe. So our people around us. And if we build with our people around us and our tribe around us, we can be great. So even if that's your circle of 5, your circle of 10 or whatever. So if you got, I have a mentor of mine, older white gentleman. He did something. He said him and his friends, they bought 200 acres of land, him and 5 of his friends, and they busted down. And everybody lived on their side of their land. He got 200 acres. Shit, I ain't gonna never see you. That's like being on the other side of town, shit. And we gotta kind of get back to being independent and taking care of ourselves and being self-sufficient, especially in these times with technology and things. We have to be able to learn how to create passive income, but we don't need to live in a system where we need to. I don't need to call the police. I got my own. You come on my land, you dead. I got me and my dogs. My dogs gonna fuck you up. You come here. You got no business coming on this motherfucking land. I'm self-sufficient. I can take care of myself and my family. My kids don't need to go to your school. I'm a teacher, raise my kids, because this whole Corona thing is gonna show people real parenting skills and how much you really care about your kids' knowledge. It's not even about school knowledge. What else are you teaching your kids? What else are you educating your kids on? Because it's gonna be a lot of other things that, especially now, we learn that we can survive without. We can survive without them. And this Corona shit is really showing motherfuckers. So what's y'all take on being independent and having y'all own and kind of building your own infrastructure and building your own family and taking care of your family and being an alpha male and leading your people? What's your take on being an alpha male and leading your family?
mean, you gotta do. At the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Like, I'm just trying to do better each day that I can. Just, I believe in God and stuff, so I believe if you put God first, everything else will fall in place. So everybody got their own way of doing things. They got their own way of living, their own way of running their own household. So I'm just trying to do better each day that I can.
Start first before you lead on the outside. So I believe leading in the home can lead, then you lead on the outside. You can't, if your home not right, you can't lead on the outside. So, what's your opinion on that, man?
I think everything kind of starts in a tournament. I mean, that's something that I'm big on, just on ownership, on owning yourself, having a vision. One thing that I did learn when I was in the NBA was like you are your business. Like basically, like what Jay-Z basically was saying when he was raps, right? He was saying like, I'm not a businessman.
I'm a businessman. Yeah.
Right. Like, you are your business. So, just have a purpose, have a vision, have something that stands for more than just yourself. So, I mean, I think that's just, especially for men. A man, I'm talking about being alpha man, it's like having ownership over yourself, over your name, over your family. And that's just something that I've been standing for, like my tailor-made foundation and everything like that. That's really what I was doing. I'm from the city, I'm from the community, like that's what my heart is.
Nobody else did it, bro. Rico Love ain't did it. I don't want to call them names up, but a lot of people ain't did it. A lot of people ain't, but it showed, but it's not about that. But I see you putting your family. How can I say this? I kind of woke up and realized this, you know, as the older I got as a man, that putting my family first and kind of leading with love is kind of is giving me the benefits that I do have. Even the sad days of my life, I realize that's only temporary, and I look at the bright side of my and the love that I do have in my family love. You know what I mean?
I mean, we all come from nothing. Like we this is nothing.
The worst place for black men. You hear that again?
So if you making nothing into something and you striving for greatness, like that's success to me. I got a vision. You progressing people forward on that. Every day I'll build a mansion one day. Like that's the overall goal. So I mean that's just key. Like if you don't own yourself, if you don't own land, if you don't own nothing, like what we talking about. So I mean it's just a difference. It's a difference. Like a lot of people, a lot of value on power and fame. All this stuff, but none of that ever really.
You'll never be fulfilled. Like I tell people, you might be happy. That's temporary happiness, but you'll never be fulfilled. Fulfillment is a whole other thing. You fulfilled when you just wake up in the morning and you.
I mean that's like having this purpose, like the growth, death, like this is purpose.
That's like your dad say. That's what
this is bringing everybody together. You know what I'm saying? And I want to speak on that too. Like I was in this pay-per-view tournament, bar tournament.
Okay.
And it was like I've been wanting to post about it. I've been wanting to say a lot of stuff.
I'm just trying to do better each day that I can and
I never
be
really
the best man, best husband, and best father I can be.
What you really think about being like me personally, I believe in being independent, alpha male, leader of my family. I think that kind of starting at home, starting first before you can lead on the outside. So I believe leading in the home. Your home not right.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't lead.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, everything kind of starts in tournament.
Like the tournament that I was in.
I'm big on ownership, owning yourself, having a vision.
I just did this off the love of my heart. And I felt like you say, like I was like, bro.
One thing that I did learn when I was in the shade,
That's what I'm saying.
you are your business.
Right. So. You know what I'm saying? That's off the strip of
Jay-Z,
you know what I'm saying? Being here in the city, just doing everything that I've been doing in the community, popping up in the neighborhoods and everything.
I'm not a businessman.
I just
I'm a businessman. Yeah.
That was my honor.
You are your business.
I had to say something.
So
I gave up my platform to speak.
just having a purpose, having a vision, having something that stands for more than just yourself.
You feel me? Like, I was supposed to do
So,
that to them, you know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, I think that's just, especially for being a man, when you talk about being an alpha man, it's like having ownership over yourself and over your land,
8 minutes and 46 seconds.
over your family.
So it's about justice and
And that's just something that I've been setting for, like my tailor-made foundation and everything. Like that's really what I'm missing. I'm from the city, I'm from the community.
Before I go out there,
That's what my heart is.
Nobody else did it, bro. Rico Love ain't did it. I don't want to call no names out, but a lot of people ain't did. Ain't a lot of people. But it showed, but it's not about that. But I see you putting your family. How can I say this? I kind of woke up and realized this. You know, as the older I got as a man, that putting my family first and kind of leading on love is kind of you the benefits that I do have. Even the sad days of my life, I realize that's only temporary, and I look at the bright side of the love I do have in my family love. You know what I mean?
I mean,
You gotta put that.
we all come together. Like we got walk
The worst of the place for black men.
right.
Hear that again.
So if you're making nothing into something and you're striving for greatness,
we feed families for 2 days.
that's success to me.
Yeah.
You got a vision, and you progressively moving forward on that. Yeah. Like,
lay a brick a day and build a mansion in one day.
like that's the overall goal. So, I mean, that's just key. Like, if you don't own yourself, if you don't own land, if you don't own nothing, like, what we talking about? Like, so, I mean, it's just a difference. It's just a difference. Like, a lot of people put a lot of value on clout and fame, all of this stuff, but none of that ever really matters.
You will never be fulfilled. Like I tell people, you might be happy. That's temporary happiness, but you'll never be fulfilled. Fulfillment is a whole other thing. You fulfilled, when you just wake up in the morning.
I mean, that's like having this purpose. Like, little bro, death.
Yeah.
Like, this is purpose.
Yeah.
That's how your dad take it. That's why.
This is bringing everybody together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to speak on that too. Like, I was in this pay-per-view tournament, the VOD tournament.
Okay.
And it was like, I've been wanting to post about it. I've been wanting to say a lot of stuff about it, and I never really did it. And then it was like in this tournament, it's like I'm in the championship game. I'm leading points, assists, rebounds. I'm leading the niggas, right? I'm killing the tournament. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
One thing Pops told me, though,
and the announcer say all of this. She say all of this. Like, you know what I'm saying? She say all of this. She's like, what you want to, you know what I'm saying? What you got to say about that? Your team lost the first 2 games. Y'all hot on fire now. Like,
this gonna change a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like the tournament that I was in.
You are, bro. On real, I'm like, damn, that's what's up. On the real, I appreciate that for real.
So, I just did this off the love from my heart that I felt, like you say, like, I was like, look, bro, I ain't never met him, I don't know it,
If you would have met him, man, that boy was
that's what I'm saying.
He was live with the
Well,
party.
he'll walk a smile.
He is.
Right, so, you know what I'm saying, just off the strength of, you know what I'm saying, being here in the city, just doing everything that I've been doing in the community, popping up in the neighborhoods and everything, so, like, I just felt like that was my honor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to say something. So I gave up my platform to speak about that. that tournament
Big
was
brother
really
that you
whack.
can protect
Niggas
your
was
little
really
brother.
old. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like I was supposed to do that to them. You know what I'm
Be my
saying? So
brother's keeper.
I'm like,
That's how we all
it's what
are.
matters the most. And the tournament was about
That going out,
George
man.
Floyd.
Wow, that's great.
Every minute, every quarter that we played was 8 minutes and 46 seconds. So it was about justice and inequality, and you know what I'm saying? It was for that. So everybody else talking about basketball, I'm like, this ain't nothing. Because what I'm doing, I'm feeding. Before I go out there, I feed 1,000 families.
Speaking
You know
of
what I'm
that, you just
saying?
had what you just had recently, the Waukegan, and then you just had something food
Yeah, I
drive.
just gave away 500 out there, 500 families out there in Waukegan. You know what I'm saying? Like did the same thing I did in the city at the end of June, right before that tournament.
Yeah,
I did that in Waukegan like 2 weeks ago.
man, that's
You
a
know what I'm
different kind of
saying? So,
fulfillment, man. Like
When you're in a position to
in the
do
middle
that,
of a pandemic, bro.
yeah.
In the middle of a pandemic. And they not giving out no money. Ain't nobody giving out no money for this.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We doing this, I'm doing this.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Off my resources and my contacts. I'm pulling my stuff together. In the middle of a pandemic when the grocery store has been empty.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
We feed families for 2-3 days. Milk, everything. Essential needs, you got sanitizers, face masks, giving out everything that you can need during the pandemic. Milk, spaghetti, canned goods, everything. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing, bro. Because I remember being in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the same street, so that means something different. That is something different. And like I was saying, when I spoke on this, I spoke about Joel, and I ain't even had a blessing from the family and everything. But then shortly after that, I got in contact with, you know what I'm saying, the people who contacted, well, they actually got in contact with me. Pops actually got in contact with me and was like, yo, we appreciate that, like, you know what I'm saying, we needed that, They was like, whatever you need, just let us know, you know what I'm saying, And I'm like, man, Mike Taylor Day, I'll be back, because I was still in Vegas when they called me. So I'm like, Mike Taylor Day, August 4th, like, I'm gonna be at the Sherman Business. I'm feeding the kids. I'm feeding everybody haircuts, everything. We did that for Mike Taylor Day. And then they came down there, gave them a platform, and they spoke about everything, bro.
That was big. That was real appreciative. Man. I know they really appreciate it.
That touched me.
I want to say something.
Like,
Hey, fuck Mario, man. Hey, I just want to say that to you, man. So you gonna get your shit. But you know, so like,
that shit was real.
man, it's live for the motherfucking better. I appreciate
That
it.
was real.
One thing Pops told me, though, you know, he said Jesus gave us a bigger purpose now. You know?
Said that.
You know, and that's the whole thing. Now, this is a whole bigger. This is gonna change a lot of shit. Like, and for him to only to have his son to be taken for basically sacrificed for this change. I hate to say it, but to be sacrificed for this change, it's gonna be a dramatic cause that's gonna affect a lot of people in a positive way. So you know, it's bigger than a lot of people think on that. Man, so you got, I'm lost for words a little bit on this because again, this touch home. You know, this is one of my best friends. Our birthday, same day, and everything, and it's like my little brother got choked out, man, and seeing his hurt and seeing his pain, man. Knowing that as a big brother that you could protect your little brother, man, I couldn't imagine that. I couldn't imagine not being able to be my brother's keeper. You know, that's how we all are. You know what I mean? So, with that going out, man, you got any final words you want to be able to give to people tonight?
Nah, just keep on, fighting for justice for Joel. And we just got to get these body camera and this 911 call out, just so the people can see how foul Milwaukee Police Department is handling this investigation. So that's all we need right now is just a body camera and the phone call. So
appreciate that.
R.I.P. little bro, man.
R.I.P. Joel. Man, Mike, you got any final words you want to let the people know about? Anything upcoming events or anything you got
Nah,
cooking?
man, it's not about me today. Like I really ain't coming to speak about anything about myself. You know what I'm saying? I really just came to show support. So, first off, I just want to, tomorrow, I want to give my blessings, my respect, and everything to the Acevedo family, strength, um, and encouragement. To keep on fighting for this purpose and this cause. This is doing. Not only is this doing something um, for Joel and your family, this is doing something for us as a people nationwide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if we can get this case and this cop, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna make dramatic change.
Yeah, this is change. You know what I'm saying? And whatever happens, it's bringing unity together.
Yeah.
Something in Milwaukee that was needed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like for decades, like y'all saying years, like for decades. Like
you're right.
I'm 30. I'm about to be 35. Like this shit been like this since we've been born. We've been born in this. You know what I'm saying? So like it's time for change. I feel it. I know it's here. It's a lot of people moving away from it. But like,
oh man, I'm moving away from it. I plan on moving, man. Like,
it's here. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm embedded here. You know what I'm saying? So I've been gone. I'm back now, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be here. So I just want to give my respects to the family. You know what I'm saying? Give them encouragement on tomorrow and on September 11th. Yeah.
So it's going down.
It's going down, man. Again, man, it's live from the gutter, man. I want to say something. Hey, fuck Mattioli, man. Hey, I just want to say that to you, man. So you gonna get your shit. You know, hey, it is what it is, though, man.
Nah, it's gonna come
around. It's live from the motherfucking gutter, y'all. Appreciate
it. Love, bro. I appreciate it, man. For real, bro.
That's Richard Burke right there?
No.
Let me use the bathroom.